Hi, I'm Mike Fine, and in this video I'm going to take you through using the BassLine device in AudioTool. So I have a new AudioTool project, and I'm going to take my BassLine synthesizer in here. And this is kind of an interesting device. If I just hit play, it comes with some patterns already programmed in, but I want to compose my own. So I'm going to hit pattern clear, and you'll notice when I hit play, now it's totally silent. And so the way this works is basically you have pattern selections that you can make from your different banks, and you have 7 patterns in each bank. And then you can adjust the length of the pattern and program a note into each step. So I'm going to take you through just a very short pattern. I'm going to bring this down so it's just a 4-step pattern. And I click in a note, C's already clicked, and I just have to hit note on, and then you can kind of hear that C playing. I'm going to go to my next step, and I have the C program, but there's no C playing right now until I hit note on. And then I can try this transpose up button, and it plays the C up an octave. I'll go to step 3. I still have the C clicked in, turn that note on, and I'll try it down an octave. Then when I go to next, I'm on step 4 of 4. I'm going to keep that C, but this time I'm going to add note on, accent, and if you want, you can also try the slide. And you can try accent and slide. Now if you want, you could go back to previous steps and see how accent sounds there. And maybe I'll go back up to 4. And I can add an accent to another one if I want. Or a slide. Now if I want to try a new pattern, just go to number 2, clear the pattern out, and then I can create some new sounds. Go back to step 1. And just like I would in a different device, I can go ahead and create a pattern track. So I'm going to go create pattern track, double click, right click there, or control click, and I'll switch pattern. Maybe I'll do pattern A, and now I'll do my second one. So if I play that, now that one stopped playing because I had this set to a 16-beat pattern for pattern A2. I could make that shorter, maybe 8. Okay, and so you can extend the length. I typically would do either 4, 8, 16 steps. If you go less than that, numbers in between, then it won't work out in terms of the measures. And sometimes that can be cool, but mostly to keep it like working musically, we'll keep to those intervals. Now I want to add some additional beats. I've actually already gone ahead and created some stuff here. So let me go into my BassLine device synthesis project. You can see I've loaded up a cool pattern here in Tone Matrix, a drum beat and rhythm composer, and some pitch material in Heisenberg. I've adjusted the volume of some of the tracks a little bit so everything blends nicely. And here's my finished version. Now you'll notice here I was playing around in this activity, and I had used patterns in the B's because I had created some other material as I was messing around with the BassLine device in the A sections, or the A bank. So I just used the B bank. Don't let that be weird. You could choose to create a bunch of different tone matrix patterns. You could choose to make a bunch of different drum beat patterns. In this example, I kept with one drum beat, one tone matrix, and I created some interesting pitch material with Heisenberg. So here's my finished version. And as I was composing, I was really thinking a lot about texture, layering parts in, dropping parts out. In my Heisenberg, I tried to add pitched material, and I restricted myself to the pitches that are most accessible in tone matrix, which are the notes of the F major pentatonic scale. Those notes are in there somewhere. Here, if I click there, that was a C, and that was an F. If I jump forward, I made sure I restricted myself to those patterns. I didn't do anything complicated with my drum beat. I kept a pretty basic drum beat, and I didn't choose to do any breaks or fills, but that would definitely have enhanced my composition a little bit more.